The wind sounded wrong that night. Not loud, not yet. Just wrong, like the sky was holding its breath. I remember standing in the hallway, staring at the front door as the last nail went in.
Bang, bang, bang.
That was my father sealing me inside. My name is Evelyn Carter. I was 19 when my parents left me in a Category 4 hurricane. And no, it wasn't an accident. It started that afternoon. The sky already bruised purple, the air heavy and electric. Every neighbor on our street was packing up, loading cars, evacuating like the warning said. But inside our house it was quiet. Too quiet. My mother moved quickly, not speaking much, stuffing bags, grabbing documents. My father was outside, boarding up the windows. I remember asking, "When are we leaving?" My mother didn't look at me. "We're almost done." That should have been my first warning. We had 3 pets, a golden retriever named Max, a nervous gray cat named Lila, and a rescue bird that chirped whenever it sensed tension. That bird hadn't stopped all day. "Evelyn," my father called from the front door, "bring the animals inside your room."
Why?
I asked. "In case something breaks," he said, already reaching for another plank. I hesitated. "Dad, when are we leaving?" That's when he finally looked at me. Not angry. Not emotional. Just blank. "We're not all leaving." I laughed. I actually laughed. Because that's the only thing your brain lets you do when reality doesn't make sense. "What do you mean?" I asked. "You'll stay here," my mother said, like she was discussing groceries. "The house needs someone." "The house," I repeated. "Insurance," my father added, hammering another nail. That's when the fear started. "You're joking," I said. "This is a Category 4 storm." "You'll be fine," my mother replied. "We've secured everything." "You're leaving me here alone?" "You're not alone," she said calmly. "You have the pets." I wish I could tell you I screamed, that I fought back, that I did something brave. But the truth is, I froze. Because deep down this wasn't new. I had always been the extra child. The one who stayed quiet. The one who didn't get picked. The one who was expected to understand. "Just stay in your room," my father said. "Don't open the door for anyone." He stepped outside. Then I heard it.
Bang, bang, bang.
The final board sealing the front door. From the outside. "Dad," I called, running toward the door. No answer. I grabbed the handle. It didn't move. That's when the lights went out. She had cut the power. And just like that, they were gone. The storm hit an hour later. At first, it was rain. Hard, relentless, like the sky had cracked open. Then came the wind. The kind that doesn't just howl, it screams. The walls shook. The windows rattled. The entire house groaned like it was alive and terrified. Max wouldn't stop barking. Lila hid under the bed. The bird went silent. I dragged a mattress into the hallway, the safest place I could think of. No windows, no glass. I sat there, clutching my dog, listening to the world tear itself apart. Every few minutes, something slammed into the house.
Debris.
Branches. Maybe worse. And in between those sounds, there was something else. A thought. A quiet, growing realization. They didn't forget me. They chose this. Hours passed like that. No power. No phone signal. Just darkness and noise and fear. At one point, part of the roof ripped away. Rain poured in. I thought that was it. I genuinely thought this is how I die. Not in some dramatic way. Just forgotten. But I didn't die. Morning came slowly. The storm moved on. The silence afterward was almost worse. When I finally stepped outside, after forcing open a back window, the world looked like it had been erased. Houses destroyed. Trees uprooted. Cars flipped. And me, standing there, soaked, shaking, alive. No one came for me. Not that day. Not the next. It was neighbors who found me, people who barely knew my name. They brought food.
Clothes.
Help. Things my own family hadn't. My parents didn't call until 3 days later. "Are you okay?" my mother asked. Like she had misplaced me. I said yes, because that's what I always did. But something had changed.
Something permanent.
I left that house as soon as I could.
Got a job.
Moved into a small apartment. Cut contact. Not dramatically. Not loudly. Just quietly disappeared. 7 years passed. 7 peaceful, painful, rebuilding years. I built a life. A real one. Too quiet. My mother blinked. Excuse me? The lawyer continued. Except I was. The investigation didn't take long. Reputation destroyed. I almost didn't open it. She looked smaller. I let the silence sit. And for a moment,